redacted language DSIL. Sorry, I'm just going to cough. Hold a second. Speaks on tips for new analysts as part of the Year of Languages. Now is the best time to be a language analyst at NSA. Such and such, a language DISL assigned to the International Security Issues product line, spoke at NSAW on language analysis through a wide-angled lens, tips for new analysts, as part of the celebration of 2005 as the Year of Languages. A 38-year veteran of NSA began her career as a high school work-study student. During high school, she attended Vietnamese language classes on the weekends and in summer. After graduating, she was hired on as a full-time language analyst. So that's interesting. They took her straight out of high school. They didn't even wait. Since that time, she's learned a number of new languages and has been able to use her skill in several overseas positions. Such and such began her talk by stressing that it's all about them, the customer. It isn't about us. To answer the customer's needs, she emphasized 4 questions that language analysts should try to answer. What really happened? What was the mindset of the target? What are the implications of the event on the current situation, the tactical view? What is the impact of the event on the future, the strategic view? By no means does she imply that answering these questions is easy. The SIGINT that we deal with is often incomplete and vague, but our goal should be to try to give our customers as much information and analysis about the SIGINT event as possible. The role of, which sounds awfully like making it up, to be honest, the role of the language analyst is crucial in this process. Language analysts must have a deep knowledge of the language as well as solid analytical skills. However, we know from previous NSA documents that most of their language analysts don't pass level 3, certainly not at level 4 proficiency, i.e. like fully converse in the language. And that in some cases, such as Arabic, they're using like machine translations because they literally don't have the analysts, and anything that's machine translated, as you'll know if you've tried to translate stuff in Google, is basically crap. Moving along, she suggested 3 methods that language analysts can use to improve their language and critical thinking skills. First, a language analyst must question himself or herself constantly. We all have our own set of values and ideas based on our culture and environment, but we need to recognize that our targets may have a completely different worldview. We need to be careful that our own set of values does not interfere with objective analysis of our targets. Secondly, we need to take advantage of the huge cadre of experts, both at NSA and elsewhere. Listen to what other people are saying about your target, whether at the CIA or in the press and in academia. The more knowledge you have, the better able you will be to understand and exploit your target. God, it's like so, like, I find this so hard to read because how gross to like get up in the morning and go somewhere where you're actually targeting, where you look at other human beings as a target. I find it grotesque. The last tool is to travel to the area of interest via a PCS, TBY, or in a language immersion course. So basically they want you to deploy there. She emphasizes that the deep cultural knowledge and language skills that can be obtained as the result of foreign travel will dramatically change the way you think and the way you approach your career. Now is the best time to take advantage of in-country language immersion training, as the commitment from managers to support language training is strong, and there is money to back up that commitment. She finished by stressing that this is, without a doubt, the best time to be a language analyst at NSA. No, it wasn't the Cold War. It wasn't the post-Cold War. It wasn't during, Bosnia or Rwanda. It was right now, 2005. She advised taking advantage of all the opportunities that are open for language analysts, not just for our own careers, but for the millions of Americans who are relying on us to do the best job possible. Because millions of Americans think to themselves, oh, I hope the NSA is doing a good job of spying on Vietnam today. Yes, Fly, it's a lack of empathy. And when I read words like those just saying about like the best way to exploit your target, like what a sick like way to like look at the world. Everyone's a potential target to be exploited. It's like, to me it's sociopathy. It's like government sponsored sociopathy. Propaganda says in the assassination complex, they talk about dehumanization by using legalese and doublespeak. That's absolutely true. And they also cover it all up with this corporate speech as well. We are serving our customers, never mind that your customer is the CIA or your customer is the FBI, and that what your customer is trying to achieve is like a destabilization agenda for an entire country, literally to the detriment of millions of people. We're just serving our customer. We're just providing our customer with the best product possible, even if that results in genocide. It's okay because we're just serving our customer.